Looks correct. It should be the...
Okay.
It just went full screen and I hate that. And I have to
Yeah.
move the chat up. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. That happens to me too. And then you have to
escape out, yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Open the chat box so that I can see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the chat box. Okay. Yeah, I hate the full screen. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to get out of full screen as well. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to paste these in the chat box. And I want to apologize ahead of time for any mispronunciations. And I'm not just talking about Indian words, I'm talking about English ones too. All right. So I'll click start. Okay. So the first question will be to Ujjwal. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Inspired by certain objects he found on himself and on his dog, an engineer and entrepreneur invented something in 1941, which gets its name from words meaning velvet and hook, respectively. What invention, which in the Star Trek universe was credited to a Vulcan named Tamir?
Velcro.
Velcro is correct. Well done. Okay. Question 2, to Ujjwal. 4 different Khanates succeeded the Mongol Empire. Which of the Khanates ruled all the way from Siberia to Central Asia to parts of Eastern Europe and from the Black Sea to the Caspian Sea? Their military power peaked during the reign of Uzbek Khan, 1312 to 1341, who adopted Islam. Their most famous name is said to have been inspired by the color of the tents the Mongols lived in during the wartime.
I mean, is that the Golden Horde?
That is correct. Well done, 2 for 2. Okay.
1 second, let me just increase the size of my chat window so that I can see all the questions properly.
Sure.
James, I think you didn't click correct. This time it's got registered.
Ujjwal is showing 1 point. I don't know why.
Oh, you said it was correct, I think. Yeah.
Just correct again, James.
Yeah, I just didn't click it properly, I guess. Sorry about that.
Okay.
No worries.
Sorry about that. All right. So now we're on to Alok's first direct. What alliterative name is given to a stretch of Interstate 75 that spans 80 miles in Florida as it cuts through the Everglades? It gets its name from the swamp surrounding Miami Beach that certain creatures call home. In several movies and shows like Dexter and CSI, it has been used as a place to dispose of bodies.
Alligator Alley.
Alligator Alley is correct. Nice work. Nice work. All that Dexter paying off.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Your second direct. Which Arab polymath and physician was known for being the first to describe the pulmonary circulation of blood, predating William Harvey's work by 400 years? His 1270 book, Theologus Autodidactus, is one of the first Arabic novels and is considered a prototypical science fiction novel.
Al-Biruni.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Al-Beruni.
That is incorrect.
I'll
So,
go with Avishana.
Moving.
Sorry, it was my turn. You skipped me.
Oh, sorry. I can undo that, right?
Yeah,
There we go. Sorry about that, Jyotesh.
that's fine. I'll go with Avishana.
Alvishna, that is incorrect.
I'll go with Ibn Rushd.
No.
That is incorrect.
No, pass. There are a couple I can't remember the name. So
Okay, passing.
no, I think
Something
Govind got it
with
wrong.
your-
No, this
there's
is-
something wrong
this
with your
is-
clicking. Yeah.
You're
Oh, sorry.
clicking it. Yeah,
So-
wrong.
I see. Got it. And then passing as well, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
What's the answer?
The answer is Ibn al-Nafis.
Oh, yeah, it's slightly more involved.
Okay, the first of Jyotesh's directs. One of the oldest eyewear companies in the world, which brand currently owned by Luxottica, was founded in 1917. Its name is a shortening of the Italian phrase meaning for the sun.
All brands are owned by Luxottica. I don't know. Ray-Ban.
Ray-Ban is incorrect. Passing to Ujjwal.
Persol.
Persol is correct. From the Italian per il sole. Okay, moving on to Jyotesh's second direct. Which manga series centers on teenage biker gang leader Kaneda, militant revolutionary Kei, and military leader Colonel Shikishima? It is set in a futuristic Neo-Tokyo more than 2 decades after a mysterious explosion destroyed the city.
I have no idea. Pass.
Passing to Govind. Oh, no, sorry, passing to Alok, my bad.
Pass. I have no clue.
Passing to Govind.
This is Akira.
That is correct.
Oh, nice one. Nice one.
Well done.
I sense this squad is going in only one direction. But,
Okay, now we are on to the first of Govind's directs. 4 different Khanates succeeded the Mongol Empire. Which of these 4 had China as its principal domain? In power from 1279 to 1368, it was China's first foreign-led dynasty, in between the Chinese Song and Min dynasties.
The Yuan dynasty.
That is correct. Well done. On to Govind's second direct. Having ended a 5-year wait for a tournament after 4 back surgeries, this golfer's comeback was honored by Laureus in 2019 after he returned to winning ways on the PGA Tour in 2018. Who are we looking for?
Tiger Woods.
That is correct. Well done.
nice.
Okay. Right, moving on to Ujjwal's next set of directs. Which English actor made a foray into radio in 2014 when he presented the series Journey.Africa, which explored a variety of African music genres on BBC Radio 2. He also performs as a DJ under the moniker DJ Big Drees.
Just going by Idris, is it Idris Elba?
That's correct. Well done. Yeah, that was one of my directs, and I did the same thing. I didn't know, but that helped. Okay, on to your second direct. A helpful mnemonic for remembering the arrangement of the carpal bones in our wrists is so long to pinky, here comes the thumb. The S in the mnemonic, which of the carpal bones gets its name from the Greek for boat-shaped? Fractures of this bone are the most common of the carpal bone injuries because of its connections to 2 rows of carpal bones.
Bullshit.
About 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's try scapula. It's not.
That's incorrect. Moving to Alok.
Pass. Oh,
To
I said
Jyotesh.
pass.
Scaphoids.
Oh, sorry. Oh, damn, I apologize. There we go.
Scaphoid.
Sorry, moving to Jyotesh. Scaphoid is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Good one. Good one. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to Alok's second set of directs. Which shade of green is pale grayish in appearance and originates as a term for a class of Chinese ceramics? The name, however, is European and may originate from a character in the 1627 pastoral novel who wore a light green color.
Jade.
Jade is incorrect. Passing to Ujjwal.
It's Celadon.
Celadon is correct. Well done. It's a tough one. Okay. Alok's second direct. The 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution lists 22 languages, which have been referred to as scheduled languages and given recognition, status, and official encouragement. Which of India's official languages is part of the Indo-Aryan family and is also one of the 2nd official languages of Jharkhand? The name is derived from an ancient kingdom of which King Janaka was the ruler.
Maithili.
Maithili is correct.
Maithila, yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Yes.
Okay, moving to Jyotesh's first direct of this round. The P in the mnemonic, which of the carpal bones gets its name from the Latin for P? Known by its small size, it is spheroidal in form and is one of the few carpal bones that doesn't have 6 surfaces.
Pass.
Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
Pass.
Okay, the answer to that is pisiform, P-I-S-I-F-O-R-M. Yeah, tough one. Okay, moving to the second direct to Jyotesh. Who won the Comeback of the Year award in 2021? This snowboarder was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma in January 2019 and faced 6 months of chemotherapy. Just 2 months after his final round of treatment, he won the X Games Big Air event in Oslo.
Pass.
Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
Pass.
Pass. Yeah, so we didn't get this one either in my group. It's Maxence Parrot, who I have never heard of, and I don't know if you will either.
how do you spell the last name, James?
Parrot, just like the bird.
Oh, the bird. I see.
P-A-R-R-O-T.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
First name is Maxence, very unusual name.
Wow.
Okay, so we are on to, thank you. Oh, it's Parrot.
I see.
Like it must be a French name.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're on to Govind's first direct for this round. Tales of this trickster's exploits, like stealing fire for humans from the underworld and fishing up islands with his magical hook, are told throughout most of Polynesia. Also credited with the creation of the Hawaiian Islands, who is this folk hero, voiced by Dwayne Johnson in the 2016 film Moana?
Rapa Nui.
Rapa Nui is incorrect. Moving to Alok.
Maui.
Maui is correct. Same name as the island.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I lost my chat.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, back.
No
back.
worries.
I lost my chat. It's okay. I'm back.
No worries. Yeah, that happens all the time with Zoom. It's odd. Okay. Are we ready for the second question for the round? Great. This is Jyotesh. This is Govind's second direct for the round. Even as he toured the world with the only band that matters, Joe Strummer of The Clash still had a dream to one day spin records. He finally got his wish in 1999 when he hosted a series of radio programs with a simple format: one man and his eclectic record collection. What appropriate two-word name did the show have? Ten seconds.
High fidelity.
That's incorrect. Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
No, it's not.
I passed, James. I think you hit wrong.
Oh my God, I did it again. I'm sorry. There we go. Passing to Ujjwal.
Pass to me as well.
Passing to Jyotesh. Okay, the answer is London Calling.
Oh,
man.
yeah. That
Oh.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
like the song.
You guessed that.
Sorry about that, Alok. It's the second time I've done that to you. More proof that I wasn't joking before. All right. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that. Okay.
No worries.
So now we're moving on to Ujjwal's first direct of round 3. Who was the first woman to be named Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1936, having played a central role in the year becoming a year of the Three Kings in the UK?
Wallis Simpson.
Wallis Simpson is correct. Well done. Your second question of the round. This man patented a wide-mouthed jar in 1858 after working as a tinsmith. They were unique for their hermetic seal, which allowed the jars to be reused. They were quickly named after the inventor, although many other companies would copy the design over the years. What was his name and the name of these jars?
Are these those the mason jars?
Mason is correct. Well done.
Well done.
Okay, Alok's first direct of the round. Which of the Khanates extended from the Amu Darya south of the Aral Sea to the Altai Mountains at the border of modern-day Mongolia and China, roughly corresponding to the defunct Kara Kitai Empire? It comprised lands ruled by the second son of Genghis Khan and his descendants and successors, and is named after him.
The Chagatai.
Chagatai is correct. Well done.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, well done.
I had to go through the names of my
Okay, your second direct for the round. Based in Wisconsin, the TWIF is an international governing body for which sport? India has a governing body dedicated to this sport as well, which was founded by some armed forces officers in Ghaziabad in 1958. According to the OED, an identical phrase originally referred to a real contest for supremacy.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo is incorrect. Moving to Jyotesh.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Tug of war.
Tug of war is correct.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Nice one. Yeah.
Well done. Okay, we're now moving to the first direct of the round for Jyotesh. Which Arab philosopher and polymath was the first of the Islamic peripatetic philosophers and is hailed as the father of Arab philosophy? He also played an important role in introducing Indian numerals to the Islamic world. A Sufi musical ensemble founded in 1983 in Aleppo is named after him.
I'm going to hope I get lucky with Avishana again.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I hope I'll get lucky with Avishana. Strong again.
That's incorrect. That is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
I'll go with Al-Baruni again.
Al-Baruni is incorrect. Moving to Ujjwal.
Pass. There's too many of them.
Passing to Govind.
I'll guess Ibn Rushd once more.
That is also incorrect.
We all have a pet Arab philosopher. Sorry, what?
I love that everybody took a stab at that too. That was great. Okay, so
we had to try, right?
The answer is Al-Kindi.
Al-Kindi.
Al-Kindi. Wow.
Okay, that's news.
Okay. All right, moving on to Jyotesh's second direct. A song on the album Led Zeppelin II, the 2004 album Leviathan by Mastodon, a 1998 Will Eisner graphic novel, and a 1956 John Huston film starring Gregory Peck are all based on which literary work? Some of the chapters in this book are titled Nantucket, Cytology, and The Spirit Spout.
I'll go with Moby Dick.
Moby Dick is correct. Well done.
Hey, finally I'm not a duck anymore.
All righty. Okay, on to Govind's first direct of the round. The Eastgate Center in Harar is able to remain cool despite using only 10% of its expected energy. This is because its architecture was inspired by what self-built housing structures of certain creatures, whose porous nature allows for natural ventilation and keeps them cool even in tropical climates. We need both the name of the creature and the structure they build.
This is essentially anthills.
Anthills is incorrect.
Oh.
Moving to Ujjwal.
Then pass. That was my answer as well. Okay.
Passing to Alok.
Pass. Same, yeah.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Beehives. Honeybees.
Beehives is incorrect. The answer is termite mounds. So ants is so
God.
close.
Oh, well, you were very close. You were very close.
Sure.
It's exactly how this round played out in my group too. Someone guessed anthills and then everyone else was like, it's not that. All right. Okay, so now we are on to question 2. Oh, give me one moment. Question 2 for Govind. In Beijing, what term is used for alleys formed by lines of traditional courtyard residences? The term is of Mongolian origin, meaning water well. Historically, it was also used as the lowest level of administrative geographical divisions within a city in ancient China.
I knew this. It's not. No, I pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
Is this a hutong?
Hutong is correct. Well done.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice steal.
Completely done strike.
Okay, moving on to round 4. This is Ujjwal's first direct. Based in Lake Forest, California, which subsidiary of Luxottica was started by James Janet and named after his pet English setter? Janet started out making motorcycle grips, but got into eyewear when he released a pair of goggles called the O-Frame in 1980.
Oakley?
Oakley is correct.
Okay.
Did that register or didn't get it?
I think
It did.
yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
You
It
can
did.
see
Okay,
that the own count has gone up, right? So you can tell from there.
Which count is it?
Own, it's 6 out of 7.
I see. Good. Thank you for letting me know. That's a good way of telling. All right, cool. We're on to your second direct, Ujjwal, of round 4. Here it comes. Which of India's official languages has among the largest number of native speakers in India? Alongside Devanagari, it has also been written using Balbod and Kadamba scripts in the past. This language is celebrated annually on the 27th of February, the birthday of the poet Kusumagraj.
Largest number of native speakers. Oh, I see. It's been written in Devanagari. Oh, okay, okay. Must be Marathi then.
Marathi is correct. Well done. Okay, we are now moving on to Alok's first direct for the round. A 1974 David Bowie album, a 2009 album by The Muse, and a TV ad by Apple are all based on which literary work? Julia and O'Brien are some of the key characters in this novel. A popular reality show also takes its name from a character in the work.
1984.
1984 is correct. Well done. I knew you would get that. All right. Question 2, direct to Alok. Inspired by the winged seeds of a particular tree, power cone is a device that channels incoming wind onto the blades of a windmill in a way that increases power generation. Luckily, a popular fluid we get from the tree is not made from the adventurous seed, but the sap. Which tree with the genus name Acer?
Oh. I'd say this is the palm toddy.
Palm is incorrect.
The palm, yeah. No.
Is incorrect. Passing to Jyotesh.
Just because of fluid, I'll go with maple.
Maple is correct.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, well done. Good stuff.
Okay, moving to Jyotesh's first direct, round 4. The earliest year for which the phrase Year of the Three Kings is used is a year which started with Harold Godwinson being crowned King of England as heir to Edward the Confessor, and ended with his defeat at the Battle of Hastings by William the Conqueror. In what year did all that happen?
1066.
1066 is correct. Well done. Did you know that reference, that all that
1066 and all that, yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that reference. All right. Question 2 of the round for Jyotesh. George W.G. Blank intended for what popular amusement park attraction to be the spotlight of the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, measuring in at 264 feet. He wanted his invention to rival the Eiffel Tower, which inaugurated the World's Exhibition in 1889.
$64 makes me go with fine, go with roller coaster.
Roller coaster is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Ferris.
Ferris is correct. The Ferris.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Very nice. Nicely I'm going.
Yeah, well done. Okay, now on to Govind's first direct for round 4. Which shade of green is a representation of the color worn by certain people in the 19th century before they shifted to olive drab? Some people who follow this vocation still wear the shade of green in their clothing or on their bandanas. It has also been the official primary color of the NFL team Green Bay Packers since 1957 to 58.
Pass.
Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
I think it's hunter green.
Hunter green is correct.
Yeah.
No one in my group got that right, and the person reading also said no one in theirs got it right either. So well done on that. Okay, going to Govind's second direct, finishing out round 4. Which steampunk manga series follows the adventures of brothers Edward and Alphonse Elric? They search for the Philosopher's Stone to restore their bodies after a failed attempt to bring their mother back to life using alchemy.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
That is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
No idea. Pass.
Passing to Ujjwal.
Not a clue. Pass.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Correct. Well done.
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Well done.
I did not expect this one to pass.
Yeah, it's sort of it's if you've heard of it, it's kind of there in the question, but if you have it, I guess it's a tough one. All right, so we are officially halfway through. We have Ujjwal leading with 11, and then everybody else tied on 5. So it's very much a close race for the second place right now. We're moving on to Ujjwal's first direct for round 5. In Japanese folklore, these intelligent foxes possess paranormal abilities and can assume human form, employing this ability to trick others or act as faithful friends and lovers. Classified into 2 types, Zenko, the good foxes, and Yako, the malicious ones. What are these tricksters called?
Shit, I've answered this question before. Now I can't remember the name. What's it called? Something like Makio.
Makio is incorrect. Moving to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Kitsune. I don't know the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Kitsune is correct, and I think that's the right pronunciation too. So double points.
Nice.
Well, actually, one of the points is just from my heart.
I'll treasure that forever.
Hey, did this come up in a quiz that we were in, Jyotesh? In one of the WQC or the?
No, I actually know this from fan fiction. So.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
Alrighty, well done. Good get.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, now Ujjwal's second direct for round 5. Based in Sofia, Bulgaria, the WAF is the international governing body for which sport. The name of the sport has at times had the adjective Indian appended to it. The current world champion in both the left and right categories is Levan Saganashvili from the country of Georgia.
Archery.
Archery is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Wrestling.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Killing it, Govind.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, well done on that one. Now we have Alok's first direct for round 5. Which brand was launched in 1973 under the same name as a famous fashion magazine owned by Condé Nast? It was acquired by Luxottica in 1990 and is known to reflect dominant trends in eyewear fashion. A recent collection was based on the designed inputs of Gigi Hadid.
Emporio Armani.
Emporio Armani is incorrect. Moving to Ujjwal.
Is it Vogue?
Vogue is correct.
Nice.
Vogue.
Well done. Yeah, the dominant trends clue. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Question 2 to Alok, who's ready for some more manga. Which manga series follows the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy, a boy whose body gained the properties of rubber after unintentionally eating a devil fruit? With his crew of pirates, Luffy explores the Grand Line in search of the world's ultimate treasure known as blank blank in order to become the next king of pirates.
Pass, no clue.
Passing to Ujjwal.
No idea.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
No, nothing. Pass.
Yeah, tough one. The answer is One Piece, as in like one piece of
This
treasure,
is
I
One
guess.
Piece. I always heard of One Piece. I never knew what it was.
Yep, One Piece. I think that was the only manga one in my group that no one had any idea about. Okay, now we're moving on to Jyotesh's first direct of round 5. Great. The Blank of Fear is a horror mystery radio serial that was produced by BBC Radio during the 1970s and 1980s. Appropriately for the medium, which actor used his unmistakable voice to scare listeners while hosting and starring in the show? He would probably be best known to us from a monologue delivered in an iconic 1983 song, and his surname fills the blank.
I've forgotten his surname. This is a thriller guy. Vince? I'll just go with Vince. Fuck.
I have to prompt you on Vince.
God, I don't know.
Sorry.
Vince Peter. Like, fuck, I'm sorry.
That is incorrect, but nice try. Passing to Alok.
Pass, I have forgotten the surname as well. Pass.
All right. Passing to Ujjwal.
With apologies to Jyotesh, it's Price.
Vincent Price.
Yes, that's right. Vincent Price is correct. Vincent Price, very terrifying man. Often parodied in The Simpsons too.
Yeah, but they don't tell you the name in the parody, unfortunately.
No, they don't. All right. Yeah, that was tough. Tough miss. Okay. So now we have Jyotesh's second direct for the round. What name was given by UN pilots during the Korean War to the northwestern alley of North Korea, where the Yalu River empties into the Yellow Sea? It gets its name from the numerous dogfights between UN fighter pilots and their opponents from North Korea and China.
Migali?
Migali is correct.
Oh,
well
nice.
Nice answer. Nice answer.
Very good. All right. So now we're moving on to Govind's first direct for round 5. And here it comes. Which US president died after catching pneumonia while delivering the longest presidential inaugural address in American history? This caused a constitutional crisis relating to the ambiguity around the role of the vice president. It made 1841 the first of the 2 years of 3 presidents in the United States.
James Buchanan.
Buchanan is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
William Henry Harrison.
Yeah.
William Henry Harrison is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Okay, we're moving on to Govind's first direct for round 5. The last T in the mnemonic, which of the carpal bones gets its name from Greek for a little table? It is the smallest bone in the distal row of carpal bones that gives structure to the palm of the hand. In Euclidean geometry, a convex quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides is referred to by this name in English outside of North America.
I think this is trapezoid.
Okay, so that is not fully correct, but apparently I begrudgingly am supposed to give you a point for it. It says trapezium. Begrudgingly, but it says to give begrudgingly for trapezoid, so I have to give it to you begrudgingly.
I think it's trapezoid. Trapezoid is another carpal bone, if I remember correctly.
That's correct, and I think that's why they're giving it to.
Begrudgingly, I've not got. Yeah.
No, you haven't got it. There it is. That was really big. I had to make an extra begrudging.
I get pisiform and Govind gets trapezoid. Yeah, that's great.
All right, well done. Okay, round 6. This is Ujjwal's first direct for round 6. Which Islamic philosopher born in Tunis in 1332 wrote Muqaddimah, an early attempt at a universal history of the world? He's also credited with introducing the concept now popularly known as the Laffer curve in economics.
Oh, no. I should really know this, but I can't remember.
Got 10 seconds left.
Yeah. No, pass. I can't think of it. Yeah.
No worries. Passing to Alok.
I'll take my usual guess. Al-Baruni.
No.
Al-Baruni, it's incorrect. Passing to Jyotesh.
Hello,
I'll pass. I'm not doing that, taking that guess.
Jyotesh.
No, not wrong.
Oh, sorry.
I
That
pass.
again. There you go. Fix it up. Sorry about
passed,
that.
I think.
Yeah.
Govind passed too? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry
I
about
passed.
that.
Just give me a minute.
Sure.
No worries. Sorry
What's the
about
answer,
that.
by the way? That's okay.
The answer is Ibn Khaldun.
Yeah.
My Bluetooth
Which is-
speakers. Okay. Sorry. Am I audible here?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, fine. I'll just do away with the Bluetooth speakers. Yeah, sorry. Carry on.
Oh, you're perfectly clear. We can hear you
Great.
just fine.
Sorry.
It's okay. No worries. Okay, so moving on to Ujjwal's second direct for round 6. This Belgian tennis player made a dramatic comeback to tennis in 2009, winning the US Open as a non-seeded wildcard. She had earlier announced her retirement in May 2007 at the age of 24 because of continuing injuries. Who thus won the Laureus Comeback Award in 2010?
Yeah, she keeps retiring. I think this is Clijsters.
Clijsters is correct. Kim Clijsters. Well done. Yeah, she has retired a lot, hasn't she?
Yeah.
How many comebacks is a person allowed to have before it gets old, I wonder? All right.
That sounds like a Bob Dylan song.
It does. All right, so we're moving on to Alok's first direct for round 6. Here it comes. Having launched his career as a London-based radio host, this artist returned to his roots and joined SiriusXM in 2017 with the show Blank is Deadly Serious, tackling more serious topics. Which actor who started out in the 1980s as the singer of the new wave act Siona Dancing, as well as being the manager of the band Suede before turning to comedy, is this?
Pass. Today is the day for seeing faces and not remembering the name.
Passing to Jyotesh. Passing to Govind.
This is Ricky Gervais.
It is Ricky Gervais.
I thought it was the other guy.
Nice.
Well done. And I would highly encourage anyone who hasn't seen the music videos he did with that band Siona Dancing to check it out because he looks so different and it's crazy. Highly recommended. Okay, on to our second direct for round 6. Here it comes. Cardinal Lamberto's murder by poison in The Godfather Part 3 was based on controversy surrounding the real-life tragedy of one Albino Luciani, which led to 1978 being dubbed the year of the three blanks, the blank referring to a head of state position held by Luciani. How do we better know Albino Luciani?
He was the Pope.
I'll have to prompt you on that.
Pope John Paul I.
Pope John Paul I is correct.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay. Well done. And moving on to Jyotesh's first direct for round 6. A primary character in the Chinese novel Journey to the West, Sun Wukong is born from a stone and after rebelling against heaven is imprisoned under a mountain by the Buddha. How do we better know this trickster god who has the ability to transform into 72 different things?
Pass.
Passing to Alok.
The Monkey King.
The Monkey King is correct.
Nice.
Nice steal. Okay, we are now moving to a second direct for Jyotesh. The Shinkansen bullet train initially caused thunder-like noises while emerging from tunnels. The train's chief engineer took inspiration from what bird's
Kingfisher.
beak?
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher is correct. Well done. Okay, we're now moving on to Govind's first direct for round 6. The name of which brand, today a part of the Luxottica group, supposedly derived from the ability of their glasses to prevent and limit the entry of ultraviolet or infrared light. Its Olympian 1 and 2 brands became popular after the 1969 film Easy Rider, while the Aviator line is associated with Douglas MacArthur.
Ray-Ban.
Yes, Ray-Ban. Yes.
Ray-Bans is correct. Well done. Well done. Okay, now for your second direct for the round. Surprisingly based in a Paris commune called La Courneuve, the IFAF is the international governing body for which sport. More than 100 member nations are part of this federation, including India.
Archery.
Archery is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
Futsal.
I'm sorry?
Futsal, F-U-T-S-A-L.
Futsal is incorrect. Or I can prompt you on futsal actually.
Oh, indoor football?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Passing to Ujjwal.
I don't know. Pass.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Pass.
Okay.
Is it table football? Foosball?
No, it is so surprising. Are you ready for this? It is American football.
Oh, really?
Oh,
wow.
Yes.
Oh, what? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
it's insane. Well, that's why I gave you the prompt on futsal, because it comes from the same root word, but I was like, I doubt you're going to come up with American football.
Okay. Yeah, no, that
Wow. That is surprising. Yeah.
It's really surprising.
Yeah.
I told some Americans that the other day and they were like, no, it's not. I was like, I
Yeah.
promise you it is.
But is the US a member of this federation? It may not even be, right?
I'm not sure. I think the Americans
Yeah,
have
actually, you
their
know
own
what, that's-
governing body in the NFL.
Yeah,
so I think they don't.
This is more American exceptionalism than anything else.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I think so too. All right, so we're moving on to round 7. First direct question to Ujjwal. Which manga features Saitama, a superhero who can easily defeat any opponent with his strength, but seeks to find a worthy opponent after growing bored by a lack of challenge?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I've seen this. It's called One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is correct. Well done.
I
well
can't
done.
believe I watched
This
this
one I
trash on
knew.
Netflix.
Yeah, you got a manga question. Nice work.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
Did well. Okay, here's your second question for round 7. Originally located on West 28th Street in Manhattan, what name is given to a group of New York City music publishers and songwriters who dominated the popular music of the US in the late 19th and early 20th century? Its name originated in the sound made by the many cheap upright pianos, all playing different tunes.
Tin Pan Alley.
Tin Pan Alley is correct. Well done. West 28th Street is very different now. I can tell you from experience. All right. So now moving on to Alok's first direct for round 7. The L in the mnemonic, which of the carpal bones gets its name from the bone's resemblance to a crescent moon. In amphibians and reptiles, the bone is instead referred to as the intermedium because of its position between the other 2 proximal carpals.
The luminal. L-U-M-I-N-A.
I'll have to prompt you on that.
The lumiform.
Lumiform is incorrect. Passing to Jyotesh.
Is this the lunate?
Lunate is correct. Yep.
Oh, nice.
It's a tough one. Yeah. It's you know the loon's there, but the ending is it's tricky. Well done. Nice steal on that one. Okay, we're now moving to Alok's second question, direct question for round 7. Who won the Comeback of the Year award in 2011? He was the favorite to win the World MotoGP Championship in 2010, but missed a race after an injury in his home Grand Prix. Soon he made his comeback at the German Grand Prix, and just 3 months later, he won in Malaysia.
I don't know any Grand Prix, so I'll go with the only name I remember. Niki Lauda.
That is incorrect. Passing to Ujjwal.
I got a few names, but I don't know them. So pass. Yeah.
Passing to Jyotesh.
Pass.
Passing to Govind.
Valentino Rossi.
Valentino Rossi is the correct
Rossi.
answer.
Yeah, nice.
Well done. Okay, moving to Jyotesh's first direct for round 7. Which of the Khanates at its peak included what is now a large swath of territory from Armenia to Pakistan? The realm, officially known as Iran Zamin, land of Iran, was ruled by the Mongol house of Hulagu, grandson of Genghis Khan. Kublai Khan granted Hulagu the title this Khanate is named for after his defeat of Arik Boke.
Kara Koyanlu.
Sorry, Jyotesh, we couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I said Kara Koyanlu.
Oh, okay.
Then that is incorrect. Moving to Ujjwal.
Is it Khwarezm?
Khwarezm? No, that is
Khwarezm. Khwarezm.
no, that is incorrect.
Okay. All right.
Passing to Alok.
The Khaganate. Khaganate. The Khaganate.
Could you say that again?
Khaganate. The Khaganate.
No, that is incorrect. Passing to Govind.
Pass.
Okay.
Was
The
this
answer.
Ilkhagan?
Ilkhanate.
Ilkhanate. Yeah, the Ilkhanate. Yeah.
Yeah, Ilkhanate is correct.
Yeah, I should have got that. Yeah.
Today is a day for near misses again and again.
For sure. That's
I
why
think
I'm
that's
asking
normal.
to repeat
That's
so much.
Plus
People are
3
saying
a roll
something.
like that. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Moving to Jyotesh's second direct for the round. Which of India's official languages is part of the Western Pahari subfamily of the Indo-European family, and is along with Punjabi? Dogri is correct. Well done.
Sorry, I have another meeting, so I just more.
No. You get in there. Save us all some time. All right. This is Govind's first direct for the round. Which 12th century Andalusian polymath served as a judge and court physician for the Almohad Caliphate in Cordoba? He described the signs and symptoms of Parkinson's disease for the first time, and is the only Islamic philosopher featured in Raphael's The School of Athens.
Avicenna.
Could you repeat that, please?
Avicenna.
That is incorrect. Moving to Ujjwal.
I think this is the one that Govind said earlier. It's Ibn Rushd or Averroes.
Yep, that is correct. Well done.
Govind, you shouldn't have stolen mine.
Yeah. Back myself more.
Okay. Govind's second question direct for this round. This invention is notable for not being named after one person, but a septet. Immigrants from Italy developed a hydrotherapy pump to use in the bath. Not only did it soothe the arthritis of a relative, but caught on among the general public. What was the surname of these brothers and the invention?
Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi is correct. Well done. Okay, so moving to the last round, we have Ujjwal in the lead with 17, followed by Govind with 11, Jyotesh with 10, and Alok with 8. Good lead by Ujjwal, but definitely second place is very much hanging in the balance, and there's still potential for an upset. Okay, here we go. This is Ujjwal's first direct for the final round. A 1984 Metallica song and a 1943 film starring Gary Cooper and Ingrid Bergman are based on which literary work? A 2012 film starring Clive Owen as the author of this book shows him completing this work and dedicating it to his journalist wife, played by Nicole Kidman. Some of the characters in this book include Robert Jordan, Anselmo, and Raphael.
Yeah, I think it's a Farewell to Arms.
Farewell to Arms is incorrect.
Ooh.
Passing to Alok.
For Whom the Bell Tolls.
For Whom the Bell Tolls is the correct answer. Well done.
Metallica.
Nice.
Metallica. That was
Yeah, Metallica. All right. Okay, our second direct question for Ujjwal in the final round. Which shade of green is roughly described as being located between green and yellow? It is also an adjective used to describe something that is colored in a pattern, usually diamond-shaped, as in the dress traditionally associated with a certain character from the Commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, okay. The only green character I can think of is Harlequin, so I'll say Harlequin.
Harlequin is correct. Well done. Nice get. Okay, now we're moving on to Alok's first direct for the final round. This creature from English folklore was also called Robin Goodfellow because of its fondness for flattery. Which trickster and domestic sprite, also a character in William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, is this?
Puck. P-U-C-K. Puck.
Puck is correct. Well done. Second direct for the round. This man created quite a few horn instruments during his life, but his most famous is the one that bears his name. His dream was to create an instrument with the workings of a woodwind, hence the reed, but with that iconic horn sound. What's the name of the instrument he invented?
The Stradivarius violin.
Is incorrect. Moving to Jyotesh.
Forgotten the name. Pass.
Passing to Govind.
The saxophone.
Saxophone is correct. Yeah, the clue there is the reed, but the horn sound. Yeah.
Adolphus Sax.
I think his name, Alfred, yeah. Okay, we're on to Jyotesh's first direct for the final round. Which shade of green is an intense color that is named after a very common Irish family name? The shade is commonly associated with St. Patrick's Day and is said to be a variation of chartreuse. Famous people with the surname include an American film actor dancer and an Australian outlaw.
Drawing a blank, so I'll go with Kelly.
Kelly is the correct answer. Well done.
Nice, nice.
Okay, moving on to your second direct for the round. Based in Pamplona, Spain, the FIPV is the international governing body for which sport? High ally is a variant of this sport that is played on a court called the fronton, and like tennis is said to have evolved from jeu de paume. Some variations require the use of gloves called chistera.
Volleyball?
Volleyball is incorrect. Passing to Ujjwal.
Is this paddle?
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
A paddle, P-A-D-E-L.
Paddle is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Passing to Alok.
Pass, I have no idea.
Passing to Govind.
Pelota.
Oh, yeah,
Pelota,
that's right.
Pelota
That's right.
is correct. Basque pelota, and pelota is
Basque
acceptable
pelota.
as an answer too. Well done.
Nice one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Well done. Okay, we're now moving to the final two questions of the quiz. First direct to Govind for the round. A 1978 song by Kate Bush, the music video for the song Kath by Death Cab for Cutie, a sketch in Flag Semaphore by Monty Python, and a 1939 William Wyler film starring Laurence Olivier and Merle Oberon are all based on which literary work? Mr. Lockwood and members of the Linton family are some of the supporting characters in the story.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights is correct. Well done. Okay, the final question of the quiz. Here it comes. Which of India's official languages is the most widely spoken language of the Munda subfamily of the Austroasiatic languages? It was mainly oral language until the development of Old Chiki by Mayurbhanj, writer Raghunath Murmu in 1925.
Gondi.
Gondi is incorrect. Passing to Jyotesh.
Konkani?
That is incorrect. Passing to Alok.
Santhali.
Santali is the correct answer.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done. Nice work, everybody.
Well done, guys.
Well
Thank
done,
you so
everyone.
much.
Well done.
Good game, guys.
Well done,
Thanks for
Ujjwal.
reading.
Game.
Thanks for reading.
Thank you
Thank
so
No
much
worries.
for
Sorry.
reading.
James.
No worries. Sorry
Thanks a
about sorry about the mistakes I made early on. It's my first time.
No, it's all
Don't worry
good.
about
It's
it.
all fine.
All good.
Okay. Does anyone want to hear the spare questions? I know
Yeah,
there's a lot of
sure.
them like that.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
Jyotesh probably has to.
Yeah,
go.
sorry. I actually, yeah.
That's okay.
No,
See you.
Well
See you.
done.
See you.
Okay, so the first of the three spare questions is, which French optics company owns the Verilux brand, which was the world's first progressive lens for correcting
Essilor.
SLR.
Essilor. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you guys know that one. Okay, number two, which shade of green is roughly halfway between green and spring green? It takes its name from a poetic name for Ireland and is also a
Erin.
common first name.
Emerald green.
No, Erin.
It's Aaron is correct.
Aaron.
And the final of the spare questions. The title track from a 1995 album by Bruce Springsteen, which was then covered by Rage Against the Machine, songs by Woody Guthrie, and the 1940 John Ford movie starring Henry Fonda, are all based on which literary work? The work
How
deals with
green
the
was my
travail-
valley?
No, that's not correct. The work deals with the travails of the
complete.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, the work deals with the travails of the Joad family through the Great Depression.
It's Grapes
Oh, the
Rock.
Grapes of Wrath.
Yeah, Grapes of Wrath is correct. Grapes of Wrath is
Great.
correct.
See you guys. Thanks.
No worries. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.